People everywhere talk about setting intention, have a plan, know what you want to get out of this year, have a vision board, know where you want to end up in your career. But we don't talk about setting intention as much when it comes to the conversations we're having. Communication is an incredibly important part of what we do. So I highly recommend, if you're going to meet with an employee or talk with your significant other about something really important and critical to you, you set intention for that conversation. You ask yourself a series of questions before you have the conversation. Questions such as, what are my goals for this conversation? What do I want to accomplish in this conversation? What's my objective for this conversation? You can also ask yourself, how do I want the other person to feel at the end of the conversation? Do I want them to feel inspired? Do I want them to feel encouraged? Do I want them to feel hopeful? Do I want them to feel calm? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? What am I going to ask to make sure that they feel that way? How do I want to feel at the end of this conversation? What is it that I want to express and get across? What do I want the other person to know at the end of this conversation? What do I want to know at the end of this conversation? When you ask yourself questions like this, you can get a lot more prescriptive, proactive, and intentional with the questions you're going to ask, the things you're going to say, and you can also figure out much quicker in the conversation if you've gotten off track. Set intention for your big conversations. I promise this will change so much about the quality of the relationships you can have and how you feel about the interactions you're having with the people you care about most.